Hello all, I am Prochita Sen. I am a PhD student in Adapt Center, Dublin City University, Ireland. Today I will be presenting our work, The Curious Case of IR Explainability, explaining document scores within and across ranking models. This is a joint work with Debashish Ganguly from IBM Research Ireland, Monisha Verma from Verizon Media, New York, and my supervisor, Professor Gareth Jones from Dublin City University, Ireland. Let's start. First, I will talk about the motivation behind our work. This work is about explaining IR models from an IR practitioner's perspective. An IR model computes the similarity between a query and a document based on three primary factors. They are term frequency, document frequency, and document length. Now, different statistical IR models, for example, BM25 language model, have different nonlinear scoring formula based on the primary factors mentioned earlier. So it is difficult to compare between the importance of different features in different IR models. For example, we cannot directly say that BM25 gives more importance to term frequency compared to language model. Contrastingly, for neural models, we do not have a well-defined formula like statistical IR models. Like BM25 has a scoring formula where similarity score is equal to term frequency into k plus 1 divided by term frequency plus k into 1 minus b into document length divided by average document length. So it is more difficult to analyze the contribution of different factors in similarity score computation in neural models. In our work, we propose a generic explanation framework where we can compare between different IR models. We propose a linear regression based approach to approximate different instances of different IR models in the same function space. By different instance, I mean the similarity score computed by an IR model for a particular query. The input to the regression model is the value of three fundamental factors: term frequency, document length, and document frequency with respect to a query term and a document pair. The output of the regression model is the approximated similarity score between the query term and the document. The three-dimensional coefficient vector for the regression model is denoted as theta in our work. Let me explain the three features in more detail. They are term frequency, which is the number of times a term is present in a document. It is denoted as x. The second feature is document length, which is the length of a document. It is denoted as y. The third feature is the document frequency, which is the number of documents where a term is present. It is denoted as z in our work. Neural models use word embedding. So for neural models, we also include semantic similarity along with the three features mentioned earlier. The weights of the features in regression framework determines the importance of the feature in the IR model. Here is a simple analogy with vector space model to make it clear what we actually propose to do. In the left diagram, we show the position of three documents D1, D2, and D3 with respect to a three-dimensional term space of vocabulary size 3. Since each document is represented in the same term space, we can directly compare between them, which is we can use different metrics like angles, distance, and inner products to measure how similar or different they are. Similarly, we present each IR model in the same function space. The dimension of the function space are the primary factors mentioned earlier. Regression model gives us the vector space representation of this IR model with respect to a particular query. So we can compare between any two IR models with respect to a particular query. Here we show the box plot of the different range of feature coefficient values for each IR model. We have considered three different IR models. Two of them are statistical. They are BM25 and language model Jelinek-Mercer, and the other one is the neural model, which is DRMM. These coefficients are obtained from the regression model. For each IR model, we trained 50 different queries separately and tried to observe how the coefficient values varied across 50 queries in each IR model. As it is seen that for neural model DRMM, the variation of coefficient values are more compared to the statistical models. It can also be observed that for term frequency feature, which is x in the box plot, the variation is more compared to the other features. This is true for all the three models. Now I will talk about the first research question that we addressed. It is, why does a model M retrieve a document D1 at rank R1 and a document D2 at a rank R2 for a query Q? Without loss of generality, we can assume that R1 greater than R2. In our case, we take D1 as the top rank document. So to address this question, we define a metric named fidelity score. It is denoted as xi suffix gamma in our work. Gamma denotes the primary factor for which xi is computed. Gamma can be term frequency, document length, or document frequency. To compute fidelity score, we first compute phi suffix gamma for a document. For a document, phi suffix gamma is the sum of contributions of all the query terms for a particular primary feature. For example, term frequency in a document D. After computing phi, we compute the relative score difference between a document D and the topmost document D top. Fidelity score xi is the product of the relative difference score del and primary factor coefficient theta suffix gamma. The primary factors for which fidelity score is positive can act as a plausible explanation for our research question. For example, if both the fidelity score for term frequency and the coefficient value for term frequency are positive, we can say that increase in term frequency in the topmost document is the reason for its higher rank compared to D2. Similarly, if fidelity score for document length is positive and the coefficient for document length is negative, then we can say that decrease in document length is the reason for higher rank of DTOP compared to D2. Now I will talk about the second research question that we addressed in our work. The research question is, why does a model M1 retrieve a document D at position R1, whereas another model M2 retrieves document D at rank R2 for a particular query Q? Without loss of generality, we can assume that R1 is greater than R2. For this research question also, we propose a different fidelity score. To compute fidelity score, here we first compute the relative score difference of document D with respect to the topmost document in a model M1. We name it as delta QDM. Now for two models M1 and M2, we compute the relative score difference of deltas between M1 and M2. We name it as del D M1 M2. Fidelity score is computed as the product of del D M1 M2 and the difference of coefficient values for a particular primary factor in M1 and M2. If xi suffix gamma, which is the fidelity score, is positive and the coefficient of primary factor, which is theta suffix gamma, is greater in M1 compared to M2, then we can say that increase in importance of gamma in M1 compared to M2 is the explanation for the second research question. Similarly, if xi suffix gamma is positive and theta suffix gamma in M1 is less than theta suffix gamma in M2, then we can say that decrease in importance of gamma in M1 compared to M2 is the explanation for the second research question. We conducted our experiment on MS Marco dataset. We randomly sampled 50 queries from the MS Marco dataset. In each retrieval model, for every query, there is a separate regression model. The results you can show in the tables. First table shows the comparison of ranking difference across a single model, and this is for a single query. The second table shows the explanation for ranking difference across different models. This is also for a single query. Due to time limit, for the first table we only showed results for BM25. Detailed results are in our paper. In table 1, we can see that increase in document length and document frequency were the reason for which documents were in 10th rank and 20th rank compared to the topmost document. In table 2, we also observed that because of higher importance of term frequency in BM25, the relative score difference of a document is higher in BM25 compared to LMJ. Thank you for your attention. For any queries, please feel free to contact me at shenprocheta@gmail.com. Thanks once again.